Gino. You are good at your job. Hey guys, welcome to Garbage Time. I'm Katie Nolan, and fun fact, today is Joe Namath's birthday. Tonight we take a look at life after the spelling bee, review the latest FIFA scandal news, and I'll be joined by not one, not two, but 3 members of the U.S. women's national team as they get ready for the World Cup. But first, let's take a look back at the week in sports. The Jets' Geno Smith and Brandon Marshall are rooming together to build chemistry. So now the only time Geno will be missing Brandon is on the field. The Cavaliers celebrated their Eastern Conference win by hanging out together in a hot tub and filming it. I want to say it was the most unnecessary thing to happen in a hot tub this year, but oh wait, hot tub time machine too. Vikings head coach Mike Zimmer issued Adrian Peterson an ultimatum, saying Adrian really has 2 choices. He can either play for us or he cannot play. And whichever one he picks, he can't switch. A few Maryland students face criminal charges after they allegedly released 72,000 ladybugs in their high school. I say allegedly because they stopped counting after like 70,000 ladybugs. 300-pound pitcher Ben Anchiff took the mound in a college baseball game Friday night. He took the mound and also the almond joy. Sepp Blatter somehow won a 5th term as FIFA president on Friday, just days after 14 soccer officials were indicted on widespread corruption charges. I think we can all agree he is not the best person for that job. So I asked members of the U.S. women's national team who they'd like to see in charge, and I think we found our man. I'm gonna give you a list here of a few other options for his replacement, people who could take office after him, and I want you to pick which one you would rather see take over the presidency of FIFA.
Man.
Oh, golly.
You had to put Cersei Lannister on here.
I love Dr. Evil.
Thank you for letting me know the lead singer of Creed.
All right, so Dr. Evil's a good pick. No Roger Goodell?
No, I like Dr. Evil, because he's funny, you know.
Bernie Madoff. Yeah, Dr. Evil.
I don't know who that person is.
This one?
Yeah.
Cersei Lannister.
Yeah, is that inappropriate that I don't know
Game
that?
of Thrones.
Oh,
She's a very nice one.
We'll
Super
pick her
nice
then.
and
Yeah,
kind.
why not?
Yeah, she's very loving.
We need more females up in that.
Totally
up
agree.
in that place. Yeah, that's great.
Just say it again.
Cersei Lannister
Should replace Sepp Blatter.
Have you called Dr. Evil to let him know he's in the running?
I haven't.
Okay.
I feel like you should. Can you do
I
it?
have him on speed dial, so guys, I got it taken care of.
You don't watch Game of Thrones?
Is it set in
2025.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it's in the future.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a very little known fact.
No, it's not. Is it really set in the future?
Yeah.
2025?
Yes,
Oh.
which is pretty soon.
It's very soon.
Right?
I hope winter's not coming that quickly. I'm gonna need to get a bigger jacket.
So judging by my tally, I have Dr. Evil winning by a majority vote. Hey, can't do any worse than Sepp. We've got more with Sydney, Alex, and Kelley later in the show, so if they are the reason you're here, don't go anywhere just yet. Please stay. And lastly, Steph Curry's adorable baby girl Riley stopped by his post-game press conference once again this week. And once again, she crushed it.
We're gonna do this again.
I feel blessed.
You wanted to say that. Celebrate what they accomplished 40 years ago, and so we're gonna hopefully get that done to win a championship. And everybody's got to be locked in. Everybody's got to be, determined to whatever comes our way. We got to be able to fight.
How could you be mad at that little face? Well, I'll tell you how lots of sports media dudes are, because it's a distraction. It's unprofessional. Skip Bayless even, I'm not kidding, used the phrase sanctity of the postgame, saying that we need to protect it. Guys, won't someone think of the deadlines? Listen, I'm not an irrational person, so I kind of get the point. Steph is there to answer the media's questions, and if bringing his kid on stage prohibits him from doing that, he should reconsider. The problem with that argument, though, is that Steph Curry actually didn't break focus, ever. Trust me, I noticed, because I've babysat before, and that was so impressive. He moved her from one side of his lap to the other with one arm and like moved the mic away from her with the other arm, all while answering some stupid repetitive question in a coherent and competent manner. It was arguably his best performance of the night. You media guys should be lauding Steph Curry. Most other normal people would struggle to maintain focus with your boring questions and something adorable and small running around. To prove this, I'm gonna try to complete this rant with Blake here. Oh, hi. Hi, honey. Come here. Come sit in my lap. Let's make room. Look, you guys, the media are the only people who care about press conferences. Until now. Isn't it the reporter's job to tell a story, too? Aren't you there to write a story? What better story is there than Riley? What, it's only okay to talk about the role of a father in a negative way, Colin Cowherd? I mean, really, what, do we need another story about, you know, how they played in the game? Talk about the kid. The story's right in front of you. Let's be honest, the problem is that most writers have their stories written already, and you just want Steph Curry to sit there and give you a quote you can plug into a paragraph. I'm so sorry he didn't make that convenient for you. Aren't you so sorry? We are so sorry that he didn't make it convenient for you. And lastly, if I'm not mistaken, it's you guys that are distracted. So don't blame Steph Curry. You're the ones who can't stop taking pictures and video of little Riley. So maybe you should be better at your job. Don't you think? Don't you think, Blake? Say you should be better at your job. He agrees. Coming up, Jason Gay joins me to figure out this FIFA mess. Don't go anywhere. Please stay. Please? Welcome back, guys. Joining me now to talk about sports stories big and small in a way that only this crowd can. Wall Street journalist, Jason Gay.
Still a Wall Street journalist.
Yeah, not a Wall Street Journal columnist.
Journalist.
Wall Street journalist. Does that give you like, ooh, PTSD?
I just walk around Wall Street being like, what's the buzz?
Oh, we miss you, Reach. We're going to talk about a bunch of stories, big and small.
Big and small, all right.
Mostly big, though.
I feel like Joey Fatone. Is this what it's like for Joey Fatone to like go over to Justin's house and be like, oh, look, it's nice, you got a new kitchen, I like it.
I'm Justin?
You're Justin.
Yes. Let's talk about sports.
All right.
Okay, you wrote your column this week.
Yes,
did you
I
do one
did.
a week? Is that the right way to phrase it? FIFA's overdue day of reckoning.
Soccer.
Soccer.
Soccer, the big mess. Listen, this thing like unfolded like a spy pot boiler. They went and raided a 5-star hotel in Lake Zurich. I mean, it would have not been the same story had they like mobbed a DoubleTree at the airport, right? I mean, the fact that they like charged into this hotel
with the fancy sheets,
putting up the 800 thread count sheets to like scurry them into. I mean, the whole thing is extraordinary, and it's anybody who's followed soccer knows that FIFA has been basically a topic of abuse and corruption and derision for decades now. But the suspicion was always they were going to get away with it, that they were just too big to bust. Right. And lo and behold, the people that charge in there, the United States of America, not a soccer superpower, but we have morals and ethics here in this country.
Sure. Is that why? Is that why the U.S. was able to do it? Because we aren't really under the, you know, strong reach of FIFA?
There's, you know, within the soccer community, there's this belief that, you know, the United States isn't beholden in the same way that Europe and Asia might be to FIFA. But I think also, frankly, the fact is, if you look at this indictment, this 153-page document, which I actually plowed through, all of this monkey business kind of went through America at certain stages. And so money was coming in and out of this country, laundered, allegedly, in this document. And so that's why the United States had jurisdiction over this. And the fact that they were able to cooperate with Swiss authorities and able to go into the hotel and make those arrests and make it all work, pretty brilliant.
What was a better read, that document or Deflategate document?
I still am in therapy about Deflategate documents. I mean, those things, I mean, if I have to read one more thing about the ideal gas law, Katie, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Physics is so exciting. NBA Finals.
Yeah.
We've got Cavs Warriors. I think it starts 6 weeks from now.
Yes. Don't you love that? They wrap this thing up early, and then they're like, okay, 14 days off. It's insane. It's insane. They should just be like, all right, guys, go to Cleveland, go to Golden State, knock this out.
It's silly. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, I think it's an exciting series, and no BS. I think that you have what you want in any kind of athletic endeavor, which is a contrast of styles. You know, great boxing matches are that way, great pitching duels are that way. You know, Cleveland is an utterly different team than Golden State. Golden State, basically the perfection of pace and space, move the ball around. Cleveland, your quintessential superstar-driven team with LeBron James. And can we give, it's crazy to think about this, but I actually feel LeBron James, the most applauded basketball player on the planet, underappreciated right now.
Jason.
This might be his best season as a basketball player.
Jason, you don't come on my show and say LeBron's underappreciated.
But this was the season of Curry, of Harden, of Westbrook, of Anthony Davis, and LeBron, little LeBron. With his ragtag group of guys that they pulled off the bottom of the New York Knicks and shipped over to Cleveland. This is a remarkable accomplishment. I know everyone says the Eastern Conference stank, but the Hawks won 60 games, and they went through them like a hot knife through butter, Katie.
Poor LeBron.
Poor LeBron.
Somebody give him some credit.
Listen, if Cleveland were to pull this off, this would be the big sports story of the year. Cleveland finally getting a title. 50 years.
Yeah.
Katie, 50 years ago, you were like just this tall.
I know. I was just a little.
Yeah. And you do look great for 56.
Thank you so much.
You know,
I really
you really
appreciate
do.
that. Is that an Apple Watch? Yeah, I don't think Joey Fatone has an iWatch. Jason, thank you for stopping by and chatting with me. Coming up, you guys, the ladies of the U.S. women's national team join me to talk trash to their World Cup opponents. Hey, good news, fans of day drinking. The Women's World Cup is less than a week away. And this week I had the chance to sit down with several members of the U.S. national team before they head to Canada to basically take over the world. So here is Alex Morgan, Sydney Leroux, and Kelley O'Hara. 'Cause we're the 4 best friends that anyone could have.
Hey, cheers. Is this you taken?
Yeah, no, it's yours.
Thanks.
It's that beer. I got my beer too.
Yeah, cheers.
Saved you a seat. Sydney kept it warm for you.
Great, thanks.
You're gonna play in the World Cup in like 2 weeks.
Woo! Yeah, it's very soon.
That's really soon.
It's coming up quick.
Are you, like, what stage are you at? Are you freaking out, or are you over the freaking out? Are you excited, or are you like, I'm not gonna go. I think I'm gonna stay home, guys. Go without me.
I'm very excited. I'm not freaking out. I'm just want it to start and get the games going and start dominating.
Yeah, I think the freak out stage already happened a while back, and now it's like I'm ready to just get to Canada.
Yeah.
And for us to just be like completely isolated in our bubble and start the tournament.
We've all been waiting for 4 years.
Yeah.
So it's like we're just hanging out until that day.
You just kind of want it to start.
We just want to be there.
I'm so excited for the World Cup. I'm more excited than you are. Because you know how I know that?
How?
Because I can drink beer and watch you play. You have to, like, not to freak you out, but the weight of the world is on your shoulders here.
It's a good way of putting it, actually.
Curious to know your thoughts on your uniforms.
The white ones are clean.
If you had to describe the uniform in 3 words, 3 adjectives, and you can't use clean.
Okay. Fresh. I would use white. Very white.
They have like a little US thing on the inside of the back.
Like the tag?
The tag, yeah.
Right. What country does my shirt I'm wearing right now represent? It's written on the tag.
Made in the USA, but it's all Mandarin letters, Chinese letters.
Oh. Also, things that are all white can be super intimidating. Like
Very. Like the abominable snowman. Super intimidating.
Ghosts.
All white. Polar bears.
I'm kind of curious to know what the locker room is like. Do you guys all listen to music, or do you have headphones in?
I'm a headphone person. You know, we have a few dancers on the team. Some that can't dance, but dance anyways. I won't say any names. Abby Wambach.
Some people dance, some people don't.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard some people can't dance. One name in particular.
That's true.
Can you think of what name I'm thinking of?
I can. I think we're thinking of the same person. Do you want to say this count of 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Abby. Oh my God. So it's true. I would be the dancer.
Yeah.
Abby and I would just be.
Yeah.
Does she do this one?
Yes.
Can you do an impersonation of how she dances?
Yeah, you just did it. It's kind of like the teeter-tottering.
What kind of music are we listening to through the speakers in the locker room?
We're listening to like hip hop, maybe some pop, you know.
On my way to interviews or anything I have to
get pumped
be,
up?
Yeah. Hop
get
up
jacked
out
up?
the bed,
Turn my swag on.
That's my, yeah.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Is that how it goes?
I think so. Take a
Is
look
it?
in the mirror, say what's up.
Oh, yeah.
The show obviously is called Garbage Time, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to let you and some of the other ladies trash talk. I just want you to look right into the camera and tell Australia what's up. I'll be your muscle.
Hi, Australia.
Hey.
Well, we're gonna beat you.
First game, Australia. We're coming in. We're gonna come in hot. We're gonna come in hot. It's gonna be a good game. They're a great team. I have a few friends.
The worst trash talk I've ever heard.
Friends on the team.
I don't do that.
What?
If the game doesn't go as planned, you know, and then you're like talking trash and talking, you know, the smack.
Is there a thing in the world you don't like?
I could probably think of some things.
Cockroaches? You
Like
too.
them, don't like them. Smack them with the broom, get them out.
You're out.
You're
We'll
out.
just edit this to make it look like she's talking about Australia. Is that great? You're gonna play Australia first.
Smack them with the broom, get them out.
What about Sweden?
Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Game face. Hey, Sweden.
What's up?
Game on June 12th. It's coming around the corner.
Around the corner. It's like a hype man, right? That's what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so not good at garbage time. I should have prepared for this.
Yeah, I somehow got them to agree to come back after they win the World Cup, and they said there would be drinking games, so hopefully we make that happen. Up next, the Garbage Time Hero of the Week is a familiar, beautiful face. Welcome back to Garbage Time. Dwight Howard told me that no matter what the ratings say, this is the most popular show on television. There's a lot going on in the sports world right now. The NBA Finals, Stanley Cup, and the Scripps National Spelling Bee, which, to be honest, is pretty tough for me to watch. A lot of people don't know this, but I have a history with competitive spelling. We're actually working on a documentary right now about it. Here is a sneak peek. You can always spot the great ones from an early age, I feel like. You know, some kids are fast, some kids have great hands, but me, I could spell. When I was younger, my parents pushed me pretty hard. My first win, I will never forget, came at the Middlesex County Spelling Bee, just outside of Boston. The girl that I faced in the finals got chowda, that was her word. She forgot the R at the end. And then after that, I mean, my career just took off. In 1999, I was the National Spelling Bee champion. I had reached the apogee. Definition, the highest point of something. Are you really zoomed in that? Do you want to maybe back up the shot? It's very uncomfortable. But yeah, it was huge on the spelling bee circuit. It was like a household name.
Katie Nolan really broke the mold. That's M-O-U-L-D.
Oh, I remember Katie. She was untouchable.
She was okay. She had a boy haircut though.
But unfortunately, the only thing winning spelled for me was disaster, which comes from the French word désastre. What happened? Autocorrect happened. I mean, it made my skill, this thing I'd worked on, basically useless. Nobody cares that you can spell Krzyzewski in less than 3 seconds, K-R-Z-Y-Z-W-S-K-I. They have autocorrect now, you know? I was special before, but now, just kind of weird. I mean, yeah, I'm not proud of the things that I've done since then, just to show people in public that I can spell.
Kyrgyzstan.
E.
Well, hang on, what did you say first?
I said K first.
Oh, no!
No shower could wash off how dirty that made me feel. Relationships never really worked out for me either. I mean, I asked the guy that I was seeing once to use the word girlfriend in a sentence, and he said, "I really don't want you to be my girlfriend. Please leave. My life is a catastrophe." C-A-T-A-S.
What if I told you some bees sting harder than others? Garbage Time presents SpellChick.
T-R-O. And finally, it's time for our Garbage Time Hero of the Week. This week, it's this guy. That, of course, is Rob Ryan, also known as Bay, dancing at a Greek fest in New Orleans. I'm not sure if Rob is actually Greek himself. I think he just gravitates towards all things greasy. That's it, guys. We made it. I don't know about you. I could use a drink. Is there an after party? No after party. Okay, send me questions on Twitter, Facebook, or email. I'll answer them on Junk Mail, which airs Wednesdays on my YouTube channel, where you can also find digital exclusives and extras from our show. You can watch this and every episode of Garbage Time online at foxsports.com/garbagetime and YouTube as well. Big thanks to Sydney, Alex, Kelly, and Jason, and you for watching. Thanks, guys. Bye.